Because it was a world record.
Yeah.
So I think that I'm usually pretty excited for these world records because they feel good. I don't know what else can you say really, but no, I don't know. It's a crazy way to end the year. I never had it ending like this, so it was just something a little different.
Last year was ending a world championship. So how do those two compare in your memory?
Both on the same track. So I definitely have something good going here at the new Hayward Field. That's for sure. So 2 for 2 on those world records. But no, yeah, I don't know what it is here. I just jumped really well. I jumped really high. So that's a nice thing. So I definitely have to come back.
Mondo, between different contract incentives, how much do you make usually when you set a world record?
I don't know really. I guess it depends on which one it is in the year. So no, I'm not 100% familiar with it, but it's nice.
Does it give you incentive to only raise the bar by like a centimeter each time? Because you usually have space.
I guess naturally. Yeah. With that one, I didn't have much space, so that logic doesn't really apply to this today. Because I don't think I could have made 6:24 today. Actually, I'm pretty positive I couldn't have made it. So yeah, that's a weird game you have to juggle, and I think that by the end of my career, I hope to definitely have a bar out there that I think is the highest that I could have possibly achieved. But it is a difficult thing to factor in because, of course, I guess there is that thing where it is nice to break world records as much as you possibly can, but then at the same time, you don't really know exactly how high you're going to jump on each given day. I don't know what the perfect number is, and 24 doesn't really do me anything that 23 doesn't. And but one day I think that I'm gonna, before I'm done jumping, I think I'm gonna try to crank it as high as I possibly can, or at least leave as good of a jump as I can out there.
When you went from 6:01 to 6:23 today, what's that like to move the bar up that much?
I don't know, just higher. Just higher, you just need a better jump. And so, no, I stayed on the same pole and everything, and my 6 meter jump actually was pretty sloppy, so I just tried to go in there and just try to line up the jump and time up the bend as best as I could, and I just kind of was able to snake over it.
What's your PR in practice?
Lower than here.
Okay.
I jumped 6:15 one time, but that was super nice. Huge tailwind at LSU. I think like my Sweden practice PR I think is 6:05. So it's no, I don't jump higher in practice than I do. I need usually like adrenaline wise. I usually am like 2 poles stiffer in the competitions than I am in practice. So that's a pretty big factor.
Why did you jump so well here?
Nice track. I guess they don't have it built up on the across the end zone, so I think that's a really nice thing because you're a little bit more susceptible to a decent wind, and because a lot of times when they have the stadiums and it's kind of built to where the 100 meters is going to be a nice place to run, and I guess we're on the same side as them, and but the surface is also nice. It's like the perfect texture. It's not too hard, not too soft. It just feels really fast and solid. I don't know.
When you woke up this morning and you got out to the track, was there anything like special inkling that this could be a world record day? I mean, you have to think about that so frequently when you're competing. But is there anything special today?
Yeah, well, I mean, I do think that fairly often, which is nice. But there is also a lot of factors that I can't really control that add up to a world record, and I need really good weather. I need for those things, the things I can't control, to be right. And today was nice. Weather was perfect. Wind was nice, and basically it was just up to me to try to go get over that hole.
Do you think you're better vaulted than you were last year? I know you've cleared a higher bar, but it's possible maybe you could have done that bar last year.
Yeah. I don't think I had as good of a year as I did last year, for sure. And I think that I probably jumped better as a whole throughout the year last year, and I had I think I had a few things, especially in the outdoor season. I think that I underperformed for the most part in the beginning of the outdoor season and towards the middle of it. But had a few things that came up, kind of a little bit like in my hip and hamstring also, and that kind of stopped the progression of the year, I would say. But maybe same.
Have there been any year-over-year training metrics that point to improvement? I mean, you're obviously improving, but I mean, anything training numbers?
Just speed, trying to get as fast as I can, and usually I can feel that by what poles that I'm jumping on. The stiffer they are, usually the more energy I'm bringing through the takeoff. So if I'm jumping on stiffer poles and I don't weigh more, then that means that I'm bringing good energy into the bar. So,
What could you rip in 100 right now?
I don't know, maybe. It's so hard to say. But I wouldn't. I think I could break 10-4. I think I would be running that 10-4. I think that would be pretty bad.
The 100 with you and Kellyanne never happened. You versus Sha'Carri would be another good one.
That is a good one. But we don't have that much beef. We're actually quite good friends. But yeah, that could be actually pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. I really hadn't even thought about that, but that almost makes even more sense to race against Sha'Carri. But yeah, we'll see.
What kind of stuff were you two doing? You said at the press conference the other day that, back at LSU you were just doing, college freshman things. What kind of stuff was that?
Partying? Yeah, just normal things. Yeah, just post-comp shenanigans. I guess that's kind of how it is a little bit in college, or at least I think that was our experience. And LSU was kind of a fun school like that.
Well, now you have an opportunity to cut loose in the season. Any plans?
Yeah, I mean, right now I got my two brothers here. So that's super fun. So we'll enjoy tonight. I don't know how easy it is to do that on a Sunday in Eugene, but we'll be, no matter what, we'll be hanging out together as long as we possibly can, as long as we can stay awake. So yeah, we'll have fun. Enjoy.
Last one. What can you say about Jacob Ingebrigtsen's driving skills? I saw you were in the golf car with him.
I think that I'm glad we weren't in like a really fast, souped up sports car for sure, because he's kind of a crazy dude, and I think that I can imagine he drives pretty crazy on the road because he's got that kind of extreme personality. So yeah, I mean, out of people to not be in a passenger seat with, as far as safety, I would say Renault is one of them, and Jan is probably the other one.
And your season in 3 watts? Your season in 3 watts would be?